Day, but unfortunately another day without rain.
Yeah, no rain right now, but we do have rain in the forecast. So this is what we're looking toward. By the time we head into the end of the week, things are going to start to change. But right now, before we even get there, we're actually going to slowly start to warm up. Right now, we're dealing with hazy conditions. We have a little bit of that sea breeze, but those sea breezes will quickly turn a little bit more offshore once we head into the overnights. You can see just a lonely cloud right there hanging around. But we did have the low clouds and fog. We're probably going to see a little bit more of that once we head into this evening, but then they're going to be short-lived because as soon as those offshore winds pick up tonight, they're going to start to clear away all the cloud cover. Here's a look at the radar right now. You can see just how clear it is temperature-wise. We're about 64 degrees in Long Beach, and the winds are pretty calm near the coast for some areas. Downtown LA right now already climbing up into the 70s, so we're slightly above average. Normally this time of year we should be about 69. 66 for LAX, upper 60s for Van Nuys, mid 60s for Ontario, for Camarillo, and also for Lancaster, and we have low 50s right now for Big Bear. This is what you need to know as we head into the rest of the afternoon. As I mentioned, these offshore winds start to pick up once we head into the overnight hours. But before we get to the overnights, again, low clouds and fog near the coast pick up, start to thicken up, and then as the offshore winds pick up, we're going to start to see things clear away, and that means temperatures tomorrow even warmer than today. And then by the time we head into the end of the week, this low pressure system we've been tracking that's going to bring us some of that rain, it starts to arrive by Friday. So that means we're going to start to see much more clouds really pushing in, and then our best chance for rain will probably be Saturday morning, but we could start to see some of the moisture move in by the time we head into Friday night. All right, so here's a look at our surface analysis. You see that low pressure system dropping in from the Gulf of Alaska. So as it gets closer to us, it's going to start to move inland a little bit more as we head into Friday. So as early as Friday night, we could start to see a little bit more of the showers with the better chance as we head into Saturday morning. As I mentioned, not a big system at all, but at least we'll get some moisture and we're going to take it. So we're talking anywhere from 1/10 of an inch or less for the coast and valleys, a little bit more for the foothills and mountains, about 1/10 of an inch to a 1/4 inch, and then for the high deserts, maybe just a few 1/100ths of an inch. Snow levels begin at 6,500 feet, possibly dropping down to 5,500 feet by the time we head into Saturday afternoon. So anything above 6,500 feet, we could see a couple new inches of new snow. Here's a look at our future cast so you kind of get an idea. We stay dry, and again, the clouds filling in on Friday, and then by the time we head into Saturday, we're looking at maybe just over 1/10 of an inch of rain for the Van Nuys area and also for Burbank, maybe over a 1/4 inch for Ontario. But this is just one computer model that's telling us that we'll probably see a little bit more for some of our foothill and mountain communities. But otherwise, this system will drop those temperatures down as we head into Friday and Saturday. You can see Thursday, as I mentioned, is going to be warmer than today. So we're actually looking at Thursday being the warmest of the next 7 days. Cooling as we head into the weekend, and as soon as the system leaves, we start to warm right back up again by the beginning of next week. Highs today, 72 for the Inland Empire, going up to the upper 70s by Thursday and Friday. And then when the rain arrives, dropping down to the upper 50s. So you can see it's definitely a colder system. High desert communities will stay in the low 70s until that system moves in on Saturday, upper 50s. And then for the mountains, we're looking at temperatures roughly staying in the 50s until all that snow arrives, and temperatures will drop down into the upper 30s with overnight lows about 27 degrees.